Right, so welcome back. I haven't done a video in a while because I was away travelling around on a little holiday around Spain, and I can tell you more about that after I finish this review. Now, this is the macaroni and cheese, right? And it has bacon in there too. Macaroni, cheese, and bacon. It's a little cardboard container, right? And it's actually inside of a little kind of piece of bacon paper, the macaroni and cheese. You put that in the microwave or the oven. Now, I done it in the microwave for about 3 minutes, right? Well, it's very cheesy, as you can imagine. Anyhow, it comes in like a plastic sheet like that. Not going to show you the process of how to microwave this. You can figure that out, I'm sure, for yourself. So it was €2.40 from the Mercadona Supermarket. Now, that's probably the most popular supermarket in Spain, right? That's what it says, macaroni, cheese, and bacon. Yeah, and afterwards I'm going to have a little bit of a rant, something I've tried to steer away from doing, a little bit of a rant how life in Spain is, right? That's coming next. First, the review. I have here with me a nice bottle of this watermelon flavoured Fanta that I never actually seen anywhere else other than Spain. That was €1.74. Well, it's a little bit on the pricey side, but I do like it. I'll have a drink of it now because it's really hot. It's about 35 degrees Celsius. And I am sweating. Right. On with the review. Now, these kind of look like, I think, rigatoni pieces of pasta. That's what I call that. I don't think it's macaroni. It looks like rigatoni. Anyhow. Not bad so far. It has a cheesy garlic taste to it. Only a tiny piece of bacon. You just about, you nearly need a magnifying glass to see the bacon. I mean, it tastes okay. I can honestly tell you, I've had worse than this out of a restaurant. I actually like this. It's actually good. I'd get it again. Oh, cheese pull. Look at that. I know how people love the cheese pull. Look how far. There it goes. It's good. I'd get it again. €2.40, you can't really go wrong. You're not going to get a gourmet meal, but this is tasty and very eatable. What I'm going to do now, just to improve it. I mean, maybe it doesn't even really need it, but I'm going to put a bit of this black pepper onto it. Now, put a little bit of that. In regards now, my little rant now, so anyone who doesn't want to hear this, because I know some people are not going to like this, but it is the truth, and I feel that this needs to be said. Right, now regarding life in Spain, what I can tell you is, like I say, I haven't got much good to say. Let's stick with the positive to begin with, right? I've been in Spain for the past few years. Maybe not all year round, every year, but for most of the year. For the past few years. What I can tell you is, it's cheaper than living in Ireland, and the weather is better. There's some nice beaches and scenery, and that's about it. Unfortunately, I haven't got much better than that. Nothing that jumps out at me straight away. So, they're very important things though. Good weather, good prices, and nice scenery. So, that's all very good regarding Spain. There's lots of different activities. You can go to the beaches, you can go hiking in the mountains, you can do camping, lots of stuff you can do. Water sports if you want to go to the water, different things. That's all well and good. Now, the problems with living in Spain is, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this because it's been in the media recently, but I can tell you, as a person who's been in Spain for the past few years, that the problem is progressively growing and getting worse, right? Now it seems to me, this is just my opinion and my experience, that they seem to, there's no easy way to say it, so I'm going to just say it. They seem to hate people who come from English-speaking countries. An outright hatred, I can tell you. if looks could kill, I'd be killed about 500 times a day. They give you an evil, withering look every time they see me in public, right? Now, this makes for a very dysfunctional and unpleasant way of living your life, right? And I'm not sure whether you'd call it racism. More discrimination, I'd say, and outright hatred. Like, a lot of these people, now I've been refused service, I've been kicked out of hotels, gee, the list of things that has happened. There's people who've tried to attack me even. They physically even attack me, and verbally too. Luckily I can defend myself, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here. But, yeah, they seem to have a vicious, vicious hatred towards the English speakers in Spain. So, certainly from my experience, maybe it's different for other people, but I have heard it said by some Americans who are living in Spain who actually left the country as a result of it. And I've spoken to British people who lived in Spain a lot longer than I did, who have homes and businesses here. And they told me too. They've been alienated, ostracised out of society, or persona non grata. Right. So, I think, say, if you're a so-called white person, or a gringo as they like to call us, or a Jiri, which is both disrespectful. Now, if you're a person of fair complexion, we'll put it, and you happen to speak English, Spain may not be the place for you. Now, it's up to yourself. My advice would be that before you come to live in Spain full term, go and live in the country for 6 months, right? This is very sensible advice, and see how you like it. It might not be your cup of tea. Like I say, your experience may be different to mine, but I have not yet met one English-speaking person who's disagreed with me yet, and it's actually kind of shocking. I mean, it's even the way they look at you is really like they absolutely hate you and want to kill you. That's how it is, and this way you're treated is a total disrespect. Now, I can say my Spanish is very poor, so that does not help with the situation, but I can tell you, even English speakers who I have met, they have no love for me, I can tell you that much. So, I can tell warning people that when you come to Spain, you might be up against these kinds of problems. You're going to have difficulty finding a home, finding a job, getting basic utilities hooked up. That was difficult, even to get electricity and plumbing hooked up. Really difficult. It took maybe 25 arguments to sort out the electricity contract. Right, so there's people who demanded that they be spoken to in Spanish. Even though they say they have an English speaking, they outright demand that they speak to you, speak to them in their own language, which is understandable. But, it is what it is. So I'm not going to keep going on about it. Another cheese pup. But that's what you want to bear in mind if you're planning to live in Spain. That my advice is take 6 months first, don't just jump in. See, I kind of jumped in the deep end. And I can almost say that if I had known what kind of behaviour I'd be up against and what type of people in society I'd be dealing with, and all these negative aspects and discrimination and outright hatred, I may well have not come to live in the country. Well, I'm here now and I make the best of it. The way I look at it too, I'm not going to be ran out of a country that I've done no wrong in. As far as I could be, a lot of these people, I travelled around on my little holiday down the coastline. It was actually in the Catalonia region. I think it was somewhere along the Barcelona and Tarragona coastline. What I found was the food was absolutely terrible. It was all just crap. I mean, it's mainly just pizzas, kebabs and paella. And that was it. And it was all very bad quality and very expensive. And you have people messing with you, like say if you sit down in a restaurant, they'll try and charge you money to sit down. And they won't tell you when you go in and order a meal. They don't say to you, oh, there's a charge for table service. They just throw it on at the end. And when you go up and pay your bill, you might be in for a shock. So there's all kinds of things like this going on. And I'm going to just wrap it up, but I'll tell you, if you're an English speaker, be careful coming to Spain. It might not be for you. And I can only hope that this disgraceful behaviour will stop. But it seems to be, and it's not every single person in Spain, but I can tell you, there's a high percentage where at least you will, if on a daily basis, you will experience, certainly from my point of view, you'll experience a certain amount of hatred towards you on a daily basis. So that's it. Bear these things in mind if you're coming to Spain, and the best of luck if you do. And thanks again for watching the video, and subscribe if you want, and like it if you don't. Want to like it, don't. It's up to yourself. So those who do, thanks for watching. Till next time. Rant over.